Hello, my name is Miles, and I'm here to offer this course on how to make mosaics, this ultimate guide to creating mosaic artwork. Here is an example of a mosaic piece that I created. It's called Smile Keys. Doo-doo-doo. Boom, 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 boom. Nice horn shape, kind of cornucopia. Um, Music of the Spheres keyboard that I created. Bring joy, art and music. I love art and music, and they bring a lot of joy to my life. So that's an example of this is an example of a mosaic. So it's different from stained glass. It's actually grouted. It's glued onto a substrate and grouted. So through this course, you will learn how to make these mosaics. I'll teach you how to make these mosaics, and you will learn because it's very easy and it's very simple. And I'm going to explain it to you step by step, and that's it. So this is a sort of introduction to the materials of the mosaic. So a lot of people think this is a general introduction of I'm just going to introduce this course to you. So if you can see if you are more interested in this course, this is just one example of a mosaic I've made. I've made tens of mosaics, maybe around 100 mosaics in my life, just like this, from big ones to small ones. And I've taught mosaic artwork to different groups of people, and I've learned over the many years different ways to make mosaic, different materials, the best materials to use, the best substrates to use, the best glues, the best grouts, the best thin sets, all different techniques that I've learned through trial and error, and now I'm going to teach you the easy way to do that so you won't have to learn by yourself. And it's a really fun thing. It's a really beautiful art form. What I love most about mosaics is that there's no mistakes really. Anything that makes it seems like a mistake comes out as an imperfection, but the mosaic form, it makes it beautiful that way. I love the metaphor for life too, like that. It's like life and nature is there's order in the imperfections. There's order in the pattern of randomness. It's sort of an anomaly or an enigma in that way, just sort of the order that random processes give. Seemingly random, but there's sort of a higher intelligence to it all. So that's the beauty of mosaic, and let's dive right in to a mosaic experience right now. Okay. So mosaic is, some people think mosaic is um, with ceramic, but that's not actually true. There are beautiful mosaics done with ceramics, and in the world, which is called breaking plates, or it's Italian for picassette, and it means broken plate method. And that's the most common form, I'd say, of mosaics, because the cost of materials is very little, and that's why people see mosaics so common in developing nations or street nations where the plates or the ceramics are broken. It's just clay and pasted onto a wall. So that's another way, yes, that mosaics are used. But here we're gonna mainly focus a lot on explaining how to make mosaics out of glass. So if you live in the United States or you have access to high quality glass, this is glass from the glass store. This is an iridescent blue glass, and so we're gonna teach how to make both these methods, but we're gonna focus. Most of our examples are gonna be with glass. So it's a little different, and it can provide a higher, not a higher quality, but just a more kind of exact quality, I guess. Or when we use the plates, sometimes they're round, but this is all flat. It's really easy to grout. It's really creates a nice, beautiful art piece. Okay, and so, but it's definitely different than stained glass. You see how this is not soldered. It's a lot faster. It's less, it doesn't have to be exact because the grout is very forgiving. You can see these grout lines. It doesn't have to line up perfectly. Where stained glass, it one has to tie it or wrap it around with the copper foil before soldering, flux it. It's solder. It's kind of smelly. It's difficult. It can't be done indoors as well, or it's just a lot more tedious. It can be more beautiful, and it's translucent. It can be hung in a window. Mosaic, we can make mosaics on glass, but normally if we're just using substrates like wood or this other substrate I'll tell you about, then it's not see-through. So that's some differences. But we do use glass tools. So here are the tools, the main, or glass cutting, stained glass tools. Here are the tools to use mosaic. I want to offer these tools to you. So the basic tools for mosaic making are, in this introduction lesson here, is the glass scoring tool. Okay, this is a very easy to use tool. It kind of looks like a just it fits in the hand well. I guess it's like a pistol grip, and it's just used to cut the glass like this. We want to focus on that sound. It's like zzz. That means it's a good cut. Okay, the glass scoring tool. These are called the running pliers. Okay, they run along the score that we made to cut it. They have a top and a bottom. There's a little line that has on the top right here, or this screw goes up. That's how we know we're using it. And they're curved a little bit, and so they make it possible to cut along the line we just scored. See here? It makes a nice cut. So when we're making different patterns, we can cut along that line to make the shapes that we want. So we scored 2 lines and it makes 2 shapes. This tool is called the glass nipping tool. This is very popular in mosaic. In fact, for ceramics, this tool is used and those ones aren't. It's the glass nippers, and it's so popular. It's just these 2 circular blades that form into a one paper thin surface where it cuts through the glass by nipping it. So it's really simple to use. It's just like that. And mosaic makers all over use this tool to get curved and cut their glass like that. And so these are the 3 main tools of mosaic making: the running plier, the scoring tool, the running pliers, and the glass nippers. Okay, and here's some more glass. We're gonna make different patterns and show how to explore all the different ways that the mosaic art can be made in this course. And I thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you and being with you more as we explore this beautiful art form together. This is a very great opportunity to learn a new craft, to apply your artistic skills, whether you're a painter or a pottery artist or a photographer or a video maker. I myself dabble in many different mediums, and mosaic making has applied to them, has kind of woven in, I've interpreted, I've used what I've learned through mosaic in my other mediums. My other mediums have translated well to mosaic. I've began to expand my vision of what was possible for me as an artist all through this beautiful art form. And so it's really I love how permanent it is, something about the glass, the tangibility of it, and it's really blessed my life, and I am so grateful to look forward to sharing this with you. So if you I'll see you on the next episode of this beautiful art form, creating these mosaics together. Take care.